Welcome to Life Coaching Access. Good morning, everyone. And welcome uh, to the show. So this is Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches, brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. If you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. I am Coach Cherry Minas for uh, Project Self Sabotage, Project Rescue Yourself from Self Sabotage, Get Out on the Way of Your Own Progress. So, your access with me is every Thursday at 8 a.m. For my segment today, we will be discussing, or I will be sharing with you, sources of relationship self sabotage, an exciting and something close to me. And the topic is something close to me. So, please do tag a friend in the comments down below and invite them to join us in our conversations. You may also share this FB Live to your timeline and FB groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So, uh, please come in and say hi in the comments down below. I won't be able to read all of your comments, but I'm going to be responding later. Okay. So before I continue with my um, presentation, let me introduce to you first myself. So I am Cherry Minas. I'm a life coach certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs. So I work full time as a technical sales executive. Therefore, life coaching is my part time job now, like my side hustle for now. So I'm a chemical engineer by profession. I graduated at St. Louis University. So hello to all my classmates and my friends who also graduated in the same school. So yes, I do love to travel. So that is why these times for me is challenging because I haven't been traveling a lot. So this is what I believe. I believe in you. I believe that you deserve to be the best person God wants you to be. Like really, you are made for greatness. And my heart is for those who wants to do something with their lives, who wants to succeed. They are willing and able. They try, but there is something that is pulling them back every time they are on the game. I want to help these people. That is why my topic is self sabotage. So, you want to win in life. You do something, you try everything, you go to seminars, and you even get a coach. But along the way, or you even get a mentor, but along the way you just leave and something happens and you just self-sabotage. So these are the kind of people that I really want to help because I know they have it in them to become a champion. They have it in them to win in life, but there is just something there that is pulling them back. So okay. So, as you are here, you are present in this discussion, I invite you to actually share what you will learn from here. So, you have there a bag. So, I invite you to actually pick up those aha moment, write it in your notes, and even more beautiful would be to post them on your social media accounts and put a hashtag pack my bag moment pack my bag moment means you get what you came for, and you're packing your bag and you're leaving. And then hashtag life coaching access so that we can easily locate you in the digital space. So yeah, maybe you have been praying, maybe you have been throwing questions in the universe, and the pictures here, or maybe the words that you hear will give you like a bulb moment, like an aha moment. That was what I was looking for. Yeah, that's true. I am reminded of that. I know that before, but I forgot. So things like that, those are insights. So these are important things that you should remember, because sometimes we ask, why is it that my prayer is not being answered, or why is it that I seem to do it all, but the answer to my question is not given to me. So, yeah, maybe this is the answer. And again, I would like you to catch that aha moment and write it in your journal, write it in your notes, or and or share it in your social media platforms with with these hashtags. Okay, thank you everyone. Welcome, welcome. Please say hi in the comment box below. So, our title for today is Sources of Relationship Self Sabotage. So, for our February edition, we are talking about relationship sabotage. So, yeah, February is the loveliest month of the year because it's the month, February 14 is Valentine's Day. The whole month is usually full of hearts. So we want to celebrate love because, yeah, we need to celebrate love. So that's why we have that as a feast. But sometimes, yeah, we have to celebrate love, but sometimes we ourselves are the reason why we are not experiencing that love, why we are not experiencing full love. So sometimes we are actually the reason why we do not receive the love that other people can give us. So we're talking about self sabotage in a relationship. Like you cut off yourself when you are in the relationship. So last week we actually talked about uh, the signs that you are um, doing self sabotage in your relationship. So if you think, or if you want to look at those signs to know if you have those signs, then check out my first edition, my first episode for February, the first segment for February. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So look at that. Look at that picture. So sometimes, or many times, the reason why we self sabotage in a relationship is because of our experiences in life. First, from our childhood experiences, our parents, how are they interacting with each other? Our caretakers when we were growing up, the hurts and the love we experienced when we were growing up, especially when we were younger, like adolescent. So those things, so those experiences in the past are are things that we can look at why we do self sabotage in a relationship. So those things that happened uh, in the past are affecting how we deal with things in life today. So maybe we can have the same experiences, but not exactly the same. But we also have different ways of actually, you know, of actually looking at problems, of actually dealing with problems, or not even problems, but events in our life. So our past, we let our past most of the times we let our past um, do the talking for us, because our we let our past affect how we decide um, in the now, in the present. So are you the person who would always pull the plug like in a relationship, are you the person who would always pull the plug? So this is mostly actually a romantic relationship, but it could actually happen in a friendship, in a platonic relationship. This could happen. So maybe you're doing it to a friend, or even your siblings or your parents, even in other relationship. So yeah, are you the type of person in a relationship who would always pull the plug? Like you're there, it's all good now, and then you just pull the plug. Why? And are you that person? So, yeah, here are my reasons. Here are the reasons that I have researched. So, it was actually a research in 2019, and they found out that these are the reasons why you are a relationship saboteur. First is you have the fear to get hurt. You fear to get hurt. So, actually, we all get hurt, but sometimes pinapangunahan natin. So before we actually predict that we're going to be hurt in the relationship, and maybe it will happen. It may not happen, but we do it first. Like we protect ourselves, even we put a shield even without us being hit. We put a shield. So yun yung number one. Number two, insecure attachment styles. So what are the insecure attachment styles? First is clingy. So being clingy, and may pinanggagalingan din yun. Yung when you are clingy, that's one type of an insecure attachment style. Um, the reason is because you are afraid to be left. That's why you have an insecure attachment style. That's why you are clingy. And the other part of being clingy is you're avoiding attachment. So we see these people like wala siyang pakialam, or parang the heart is cold as stone, something like that. So they shun intimacy. So when like you're getting closer, they pull back, and like they would not, even if you are giving them love, they would actually put a cold face, a cold heart. And that's how they avoid. That's one of the ways that they avoid the relationship or intimacy in the relationship. Next is you may have a low self-esteem. So you think that you do not deserve to be alive. You think that you do not deserve love. That is why you sabotage in a relationship. Next, unhealthy relationship beliefs and expectations. So sometimes we just have unhealthy relationships and beliefs and expectations. Like we want our partner to be talking to us like all the time, even if we know that they are at work, or we expect that after work they text us or they send us message, and we big fight because of that, and we don't even consider that maybe they are just tired, or maybe something happened that is why they did not send us a message. But yeah, those are kinds of you know unhealthy and unrealistic relationship beliefs. So check with your relationship beliefs. Are those healthy? Are those unhealthy? So one of the thing that comes out of that is unrealistic, no, jealousy. People get jealous because of that, because of an unhealthy relationship beliefs and expectations. Next is difficulty coping with relationship problems. So yeah, so when there's a problem, because if you look at two people getting into a relationship, they came from different background, they have different beliefs, and then they are you know they are coming together with different beliefs and with different backgrounds, with different culture even. And we should consider that when you are coming together, because there are things that you should actually talk about, so that you know what to expect and you know what not to expect. And yeah, uh, the other person may say that it's a problem, but the other person may say that it's not actually a problem. And sometimes, how you cope with the problem uh, is coming from how you are coping, or how your parents were coping with their relationship problems, and again from your experiences in the past. And with that, you have a difficulty coping up with that relationship problems. So yeah. And the next one, the reason that you sabotage relationship is you avoid commitment. And this is seen when um, like the other this is just an example. So maybe the other person is waiting for the proposal, but because the other one is, and when the other person is when the person waiting for the proposal gives a hint, the other person will pull the plug because they are avoiding commitment. These are the people who are afraid of commitment. So those are the reasons why we self sabotage. And yeah, these are the reasons, but we can still actually go deeper. What is actually the reason why we self sabotage in the relationship? Where is that coming from? The source of that behavior of ours. Okay. So first is childhood trauma. As I've mentioned a while ago, it depends on your really on the relationship of the people who surrounds you when you were growing up. Like, how do your parents treat you? How do your parents treat each other actually? So you get from that, you learn from that, because as they say, kids learn not by you telling them what to do, but by their experiences, but by what they see that you do. That's how kids and children learn. So maybe you have childhood trauma, maybe physical abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, or verbal abuse. You get you get you get trauma from that. And usually a person who has that trauma would say, people who I am close to cannot be trusted. Because as kids, right, we are innocent. Like, we're innocent, just we just be ourselves. Like, okay, uh I'm this person, and like the person or our caretakers, our parents, our siblings would be treating us not okay, not lovingly. They treat us the other way around. So that's where we get that. We grow up with the thinking, we grow up with the belief that people who we are close to cannot be trusted. So it's painful, right? So yeah, according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, so um, love and belonging is one of our needs. So after and if you look at that, the first people who are going to provide us with that are our parents. First is our physiological needs, our safety needs, those are our parents. And the next one is the love and belonging. They are the first that we expect who will give us these needs. So in the hierarchy of needs, we have love and belonging. So under love and belonging is intimacy. So what is meant by intimacy? Uh, I searched Miriam, I asked Miriam, and intimacy is being intimate, familiarity. So I went again and looked for the word intimate. What is meant by intimate? So intimate means marked by a warm. It's a noun. It's no, sorry, it's an adjective. It's an adjective. meaning marked by a warm friendship developing through long association. Therefore, we can say you have an your friendship is intimate. Next is suggesting informal warmth or privacy, intimate clubs. And the next is engaged in involving or marked by sex or sexual relationship. So, yun yung meaning niya. So, marked by a warm friendship developing through long association. So, that is being intimate. So, yeah, why are we talking about intimacy? Why are we defining intimacy? Because one of the reason, the deeper reason of why we self-sabotage in the relationship is because we fear intimacy. Yeah, I see a lot of people who have this fear, and sometimes I see people who are still single. bec- in that is because they have fear of intimacy, or they get into a relationship and leave the relationship. They are always the first one to actually pull the plug because of fear of intimacy. So, what is fear of intimacy? Human beings want and need intimacy. Like you cannot actually shut that down. When you were younger, when you were a baby, you needed intimacy. You needed the caress of your parents. You needed the caress of your siblings, of your caretakers. You needed love. You needed intimacy. But with our experiences while growing up, intimacy, which is positive, is linked with negative experiences in our lives. So, therefore, in a relationship, we have a push pull type of behavior. So, you go into the relationship and then you pull. Or while you are in the relationship, you have your push pull behaviors. Like, okay, I'm getting near, I'm going intimate, but oh no, I think I might be hurt. So I'm pulling back. Okay. So, yeah, that leads to a breakup or even avoidance, as avoiding getting into the relationship. What are the other sources of the deeper sources of our self sabotage in the relationship? We have fear of abandonment. So you are worried that those you love will leave you when you are most vulnerable. So yeah, how does this happen? I know someone who um, who experienced this. So when he was younger, the father left. Therefore, when he grew up, he has this feeling that you will leave me when I'm vulnerable. That is why sometimes they don't show that they are vulnerable, or even when they are vulnerable, they pull back. They always pull the plug. You know, like nothing is happening. It's the relationship is okay, but they just um, think that you will abandon them, and they don't go full into the relationship. So, or even like my experience before, I said I didn't want, when I was in high school, I did not want to be in a relationship because I thought that uh, um, you're like the others. You will leave me when you see other better opportunities. So yeah, I had that thought before. Like, mm, I don't want to be in a relationship because even if I like you, I won't go into a relationship with you because I know that you will leave me when you see someone better. And I know that there's always someone better than I am. So I have that thought before. And that is the reason why I do not go into a relationship, even friendship. I do not go into a relationship. So I just, stay in the corner and cover myself and put a shield. But yeah, that is not okay. That is not good. So next is fear of engulfment. So what is this fear? So you're worried that you will lose your identity or ability to make decisions for yourself when you are in the relationship. So this is not my experience, but I saw people who are this way. You know, when you are so used to um, when people are so used with independence, they don't want to go into a relationship because they fear that they will lose their identity in the relationship. So even sometimes women would not. I think this is not an issue for me, but some. But what I want to frame here is the intention. So sometimes people would not go into a relationship because they have a title or their surnames, their last names are, you know, are um, are a thing for them. Their last names are looked up to in the community. That's why they don't want to go into a relationship because they don't want to lose that. That is their identity. Like this one, especially in the past, like people won't go into a relationship because they don't want to lose their career. So things like that. You're because especially if you are into a relationship with another alpha person, alpha man or alpha woman. So that's the fear, and I actually see that a lot in our definition, the alpha male and the alpha female. So yeah, we a person has fear of engulfment. That's why they don't go full force or fully into the relationship. They pull the plug because if they see that I think this is the story of Shallow, right? I did not the the movie, what is the title of that? Stars Are Born or something like that. So it's I think that's the story. I did not watch the movie of Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, but someone told me that like the story is like that, that the other partner, Lady Gaga, was becoming famous compared to the other one. So yeah, so there is the conflict because you know the other person is growing uh, faster than the other one. So there comes the conflict. So especially in a society where men should be a, like a paternal, like the men uh, should have the quote unquote success that we say. So that's how they do. That's the fear of the others, of people. That's why they don't want to be in the relationship, or they actually pull the plug prematurely, or they self-sabotage in the relationship because they think that they will lose their identity when they are in that relationship. Okay, so next is fear of vulnerability. So yeah, you have been hurt before, you seek to minimize the risk of being hurt again, therefore you build walls or try to act according to some self-created checklist. Who else are having checklist here? So you should be this, and a relationship should be this. You have a checklist, and like if that other person doesn't um, tick all the checklist, then bye bye. You just leave. So you don't. You've been hurt before. That's why you don't want to be vulnerable because you think that you are going to be hurt again. So yeah, you build walls. And even if you are in the relationship, you don't want the other person to come in. So like you are in a relationship, but you only have the title. Like in the relationship, you're not actually having intimacy. You aren't actually talking. So that's true. So I don't know if you have that experience, if you know someone like that, but yeah, I know someone like that. That in the relationship, because the other person doesn't want to be vulnerable, she doesn't want to talk about things. The conversation never goes deeper. You know, the conversation is always light because when the other party, go into the space of the other one will shut down. The other one will put up the walls because the other one doesn't want to be vulnerable. So yeah. So yeah, before that. So if you actually notice what is happening here is that um you're not actually protect when you do these things to protect yourself. Actually, your intention is you doing yourself this, you pulling the plug, you self-sabotage in the relationship because you think that you are protecting yourself. But actually, if you look at it, sorry, my friend, but you aren't. You aren't protecting your relationship. You aren't protecting yourself, actually, from the hurt, from the pain in the relationship. You aren't protecting yourself from the other person, but you're actually hurting yourself. If you look at it, you are not receiving the love, the bigger love that the other person could give if you just, if you just put down your walls, if you just let the person in your space. Because a relationship means you are together in one space. You share one space. You agree on something, you know, you have a base for things that you will set, for the rules that you will set. But yeah, when you shut down, then you will never ever um, feel the love, the bigger love. You will never ever experience the love that the other person could give, even the love that God wants you to experience, because the love of God is experienced through other people. God loves us through other people. And in that, if we always have that self-sabotaging behavior, we always self-sabotage in the relationship, we always self-sabotage ourselves, then we aren't allowing God to love us fully. So yeah, um, if you want to talk more about this, let's talk, because um, I believe that you ought to experience the greater love of God, the immense love of God. And that is, you can only experience that through others, because you are not made to be alone. You are made to be with somebody else. You are made to be with a group. You are made to be with a tribe. You are not made to just be alone. So I leave you with this. It says here, the past may have hurt you, but it no longer exists. Ask yourself, what benefit do you get from replaying and reliving that hurt or that which hurt you? So this is an invitation for you. Please stop hurting yourself. Because when you shut down, when you pull the plug prematurely, you aren't uh, giving yourself a favor. You aren't protecting yourself. Rather, you are hurting yourself. And you know, you are not giving yourself the experience to work and to have that bigger love, that immense love from God, and the love that the other person can give you. You are not able to enjoy it fully when you do this self-sabotaging behavior. So yeah, that is my sharing for today. I hope you've learned something. I hope you got something. And I hope the next time you are in the relationship, you're able to look at yourself and like you're able to reflect and examine your behaviors, yourself. For example, if the relationship ended or the relationship is not progressing, what is happening here? What am I doing? Or what are your feelings when you are in that relationship, when you are with that person? What are the feelings that is coming out? So is it because usually it's from our checklist. It's self-made. We made it up, but it's not actually real. So I urge you, I'm inviting you to look into your relationship and see how you can improve more, and see if you still have some self-sabotaging behavior. So yeah. And before I end, I would like to invite you to these programs. First is this one. I'm on module 4 already, but this is a beautiful course. It starts with you examining your past and then moving forward. But I know you will, especially for the coaches who are and non-coaches who are inside coaching community, who are doing the vision board challenge and the um, goal setting challenge, because this will be a complementary to that activity, because you will see that everything is uh, you will you will be able to form the puzzle in the past that you would never actually solve. So now you'll be able to actually solve the puzzle when you get this course as complementary to those activities. So yeah, try this course. And even if you are not yet in the challenge, you still can buy this course, because you'll see how it is going to affect you. So the title of this course by Master Coach A is One Life to Live, 8,760 Hours. So you only have one life to live. Other people go before us. Other people get sick, get ill, and they stop what they're doing. But how about you? What are you doing with your life? Um, until when? How many hours more do you have? Oh, I think I can have the challenge. So, like, I love the symbol of the sand clock ba tawag doon? Yung binabaliktad mo, yung ginagamit sa Buggle na game. So I love that one, because it shows us that you know this day is over. Tomorrow is another day. But how are we making difference in our lives today? So, like for this one, this is a sheet, an activity from this course, and like here is my schedule. So am I following the schedule? But before this one, I listed what I am doing every day. So how about you? Look at what you're doing every day. Is that, or are those things summing up to your bigger goal? Are those things that you're doing every day leading you to your bigger goal? Or do you even have a goal? Yeah, I wonder if you have a goal. I wonder if you have found your purpose in life. Because if you don't have those, then you're just going with the flow, whatever happens, okay. And then come December 2021, you say, as if nothing happened. I'm aging year by year and nothing happened. So I have this experience, and I was that before. I don't want to say my age, because I don't want to get old. But now I'm so proud to say my age, because I know that I grew. um there had been changes in my life, and I'm proud to say I'm 32. Nakalimutan ko pa yung age ko, no? I'm 32 now, and I have grown a lot. So I'm proud to say that I'm 32. I'm not bothered about saying my age, because other people would say, I wouldn't say their age, because there's an embarrassment that, like, how they look, maybe, or their improvement is not much compared to their age. So, yeah, I invite you to look into your life and get this course, so that you'll be guided on how to actually, examine your life, into how to actually move forward, because you cannot return the past. Past is past. We're moving forward now. So, get this course, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be, your life would change when you get this course, and of course when you do what is taught in this course. Okay, so I'll see you inside. Next is this one. um we do this every Sunday. But this Sunday, I'm inviting you. It will be Coach Rizal and Coach Vicky who will be the speaker. We're going to have a seminar about life coaching. So, Coaching 101 is the title of this seminar, of this webinar, because it will be via Zoom. So, wherever you are, you can join the class because it's via Zoom. So you're going to be learning about life coaching, about what life coaching is, about what life coaching is not, and you're going to actually within your heart, test your heart if you are actually called to become a life coach. So do you have problems? Do you see things that you want to solve, or are you complaining about things in your life, in your neighborhood? Then attend our seminar on Sunday. Maybe you are called to become a coach so that you can have, um, you know, a, you can have a platform where you can help transform the world. Stop complaining and stop ranting there. Do something. That is my invitation. So yeah, because we have a lot of people who doesn't know what they need to do. So those are the people that we need to help. If you are that person who has the heart to help those people, then come in, join our class on Sunday. Connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 or Coach Nord's 0947-587-7113. Those are the numbers. Take a screen cap of this one so that you can connect with us. Okay. So, yep, that's it for me. Uh-huh. So, we're always talking about self-sabotage. As I said, I want to work with people who are, who are ready to fly, but somehow, somewhere along the way, they sometimes fly, they're mid-air, and then they just fall. So, I have the heart to help people who are that way, who work, who go to seminars but sabotage themselves somewhere in the middle, somewhere along the way. Okay, so message me at my personal Facebook page, Cherry Minas. My Facebook uh my Facebook page is Coach Chair. My Facebook group, join my Facebook group, Project Rescue Yourself from Self Sabotage, and the other one is Daily Insight. And that is my number 0949-732-5568. So, yeah, I believe that you deserve the best. Remember that, my friend. So, as we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, the Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton, and United States Capitolio, Pasig City, just across Unilabayanian Center, if you know that. And really, I invite you to go there. I have not posted it here, but actually, we have a lot of freebies for the loveliest month of the year. So of course, if you're going there, you are going to order food because we have nutritious food. We have drinks and beverages. We have cakes, and if you order, you have and you reach like 2,000, 1,500, and you get a gift. So we have a Valentine journal. It's beautiful. I like the color as well. We have couples journal. Okay, get that couples journal if you have a partner, if you are a couple. So because the activities there are really great for you to to do as a couple. And the other one is the love coaching cards. So I will be sharing about the love coaching cards as well on my timeline. And you'll see how it can help you as well. And then if you get all those three, there's a bonus that will be starting on February 15th. So it's about why is yo-yo dieting not helping you? So something like that. There's a big bonus, and that is actually worth 10,000. But if you get all those three, then you'll have that course online free. Okay, and Actually, I'm inviting you to visit our hub, especially if you want actually to experience life coaching, because in there, even if without prior appointment, the coach, all the person serving there are all coaches, and they can help you. Then you can actually experience life coaching face to face when you go there. Okay, so our coaching hub is physically open. You can go there from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. But our virtual operations is open 24/7. We offer coaching services on demand, any time of the day, any day of the week. Please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. So we offer complimentary coaching services. So go there. It's free, Go have coffee at the Decaf Coffee Republic. It's a different setup compared to other coffee shops. Try it for yourself. So, again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for learning with me. I'll see you again next week. Same day, same time. Love, bam, boom. Annyeong.